Hey guys, welcome back. I forced myself out of bed today to do my makeup. I've just been staring at the walls for a few days, stressing about if I'll ever have a job ever again. I feel great now though. So we're gonna do a makeup tutorial today about this look. I used palettes and colors that I typically don't use anymore and I really like it. So yeah, keep watching. Gonna start with the brows. Anastasia Brow Wiz, as always, in medium brown. Okay, brush them up. Extend that a bit. Now I'm gonna prime my eyes with the soft ochre paint pot from MAC. I'm still using this. Unless someone would like to send me some of that Makeup by Mario new primer that I really wanna try. I'm gonna use the Too Faced Chocolate Bar, which I have not used in forever. We'll start with just the white highlight shade here, all under the eyebrow and into the inner corner. Now I'll go in with this slightly orange brown color. We'll just throw this all up on there as a transition shade. Now I'm gonna go in with this darker brown here. Use a slightly smaller fluffy brush and put that lower in the crease just to define it a bit more. I'm still kind of throwing it all over the place. I'm just not going all the way up to that white shade like I did with the more orangey tone. Now using an even denser fluffy brush, I'm gonna go in with this dark brown shimmer shadow here, and I'm gonna put that right in the crease, starting in the outer corner so that the majority of the initial color is going there and not the inner corner. And I'm slightly diffusing this up into that matte brown shade we just put on before. And on the outer corner, sorry, of the lid over here, I'm going slightly onto the lid with this. Now using a flat shadow brush, I'm gonna go in with this gold shimmer shade, and we're gonna put that all over the eyelid. All the way into the inner corner, right up into the crease. Now with this white, kind of champagne-y shimmer, I'm just going to put it on my finger and tap that right in the center of the lid. Now, just to give it a little more dimension, I'm gonna go in with this really deep kind of, this deep wine shade here, and it has some shimmer in it, with a dense fluffy brush. And I'm going to put that in the outer corner and slightly up into the crease, but I'm keeping it on the outer V for the most part. Then I'll go back in with that initial big fluffy brush and just make sure this is all blended up here. I'll go in with a little more of that initial brown and I'll just rub that across the top to blend out the edges. And since we ended up doing all shimmer, which was not the plan, I will go in with that kind of white champagne shimmer shadow on the flat definer brush, and I'm gonna add that under the eyebrow. Now I'm gonna go in with some brown eyeliner. This is the Rockin' Kohl Barbarella Brown Charlotte Tilbury. And we are going to put that all on the lash line. And then I'm going to take a really angled brush. We're going to put the eyeliner all up on that. And we're just going to smooth it out and wing it up a bit. I'm just gonna sharpen the edge of that liner here. I think I want more of this cranberry shade in here. So I'm going back in with the purpley cranberry shade. I'm gonna bring it up a little higher. Mascara. Well, that's clumpy as fuck. What the hell? For lashes, I'm gonna try these again. These Ardell Foam Ink number 817. Okay, fuck those lashes, they sucked. So instead, I put on Lilly lashes and I did Goddess. This one's always good. So yeah, you know, I never do all shimmery shadow, but we're in it, so I'm gonna go for it. So I'm going back in with that cranberry shimmery shade. And like now I'm committed. So I'm bringing it up even higher. And then I'll go back in now and blend out the top with a little of that white. Now I'm gonna go back in with that brown on the big fluffy brush and just buff out the top there. So I've put on eye cream and moisturizer. Now I'll go in with my Tatcha primer. I'm just going to prime the giant pores. Now since we're doing a glowy shimmer look apparently, I'm gonna go in with some MAC Strobe cream. Haven't used this in ages. I'm just going to dab this. Oh my god, it's all in my hair. I'm an absolute mess. Okay, now I'll color correct with my Naked Skin Green and Peach to cover my hyperpigmentation, and then the green to cover this out of control redness. And then I'll blend it out with a duo fiber brush. This is an old Real Techniques brush. Now I'll go in with my Makeup Forever HD foundation and a beauty blender. One day I will replenish my foundation supply, but usually I have like 2 or 3 that I'll go between. This one's my favorite, but I don't got money, so we're gonna use this till she's out. For concealer, I'm using Nars, as always. Again, I usually have several that I go back and forth between, but this is the only one I have left and can't afford options right now, so we are sticking with it. Just in the inner corner, outer corner, and then the highlighting spots. This is Becca Be a Light. It's a powder palette. This one's really pretty. I forgot I had this. So for my under eyes, I'm gonna go in with this lighter shade. Nice and shimmery. Just dab lightly and around the temple. Now I'll set the rest of my face with the Mercier powder and a big puff. Just lightly set the rest of me. I'm going to use the bronzer shade here. Okay. We're gonna contour using this. Always want to get the majority of the product back by your ear and then blend her out. Jaw. And my hairline. Now I'll do my nose with a little eyeshadow brush. For blush, I'm going to use the Cheek to Chic by Charlotte Tilbury. This is Pillow Talk. Really pretty. And we're just going to dab and then blend upwards. Eyeshadow. I'm gonna stick with that cranberry color. So we're gonna go in with a pencil brush and that cranberry shimmery shade, and we're just going to buff that all under the eye. And I'm just slowly building the color underneath, back and forth, and just constantly blending, slowly increasing the amount of product that I'm putting under there. Now I'm gonna line my waterline with the brown Kohl liner from before. I'm gonna do the top and the bottom. Now I'll go in with some mascara and coat my bottom lashes. Now I'll set my brows with the Anastasia Brow Gel. A double coat because I trimmed them and they don't stay until they grow out a little longer. For highlight, I'm gonna start with the Hourglass Incandescent Light Palette. Nope, Ambient Light Palette. And I'm gonna start with Incandescent Light, which is this lighter middle shade. And I'm going to use just a really soft angled brush. And I'm going to just dust that where I'm gonna go in later. I would normally go in with, what the fuck am I talking about? So, I'm putting that where I'm gonna go in with my a little more intense highlight in a minute. It gives it a like natural glow instead of that really, really sparkly. Now for that real highlight, I'm gonna go in with Mercier Indiscretion, which is this really pretty goldy shade. I'll go in with the tapered highlighter brush. Now for lips. So we're gonna go in with the MAC lip liner in Absolutely It. Now using a Q-tip, I'm just gonna kind of blend that out. We're gonna try this Bite Crayon in Glace. I don't even know if they make this color anymore. It's again a berry mauve-y shade. Now I'm gonna put on a little bit of gloss since everything else is shimmery. So I'm gonna use the MAC Cremesheen Glass in Boy Bait. Let's set her, Skindinavia. Okay, that's it. I'm done. We got through it. I don't have anything to do, but I look fucking phenomenal for the laundry. So get ready. Okay. Yeah. I look so good. Yes, I'm drinking a beer out of a straw. They're so disgusting. Oh, I'm so pale. I need a fake tan. I need a new life. All right, I'm over it.